Hi, my name's Cosmic. Today I'll be teaching you how you can access your fullest potential. This can be done in many ways, but one way that I've found that works best for me at the moment is a practice called Kundalini. It's amazing for me as it allows me to calm and ease my mind as well as my nervous system, because for me in particular, my nervous system is quite all over the place and my mind is quite the yapper. So how do you start Kundalini? Well, I'll be showing you right now the very basics for the beginners of beginners. And then after a while, over time, I'll keep posting about more advanced ways of doing it as I myself learn the technique better and better. Alright, so today, well this morning, I'll be showing what I've learned from my mum yesterday morning about yoga. So this is to know how many times we say Sat, Chit, Ananda, which is Sanskrit for saying truth, consciousness and bliss. I can't remember exactly which word means what, but overall that's what it means. So we get a bolster like this. You can just use a pillow like that, but it's best to use a bolster because it's designed with the intent of the art. Oh God. Okay, so it's not the best that we've got this white line here, so I'm just going to reposition myself. And when I do sit like this, we need to raise our butt, well, I should say our hip, so it's above our knees, which will allow us to sit here for much more extended periods of time, which is another reason why in school you'll find that you can't sit cross-legged for a long time, otherwise your butt hurts and your legs get numb. That's because they haven't taught you how to sit correctly. They've taught you how to sit below, essentially like this, when to sit comfortably, you sit above. And so then from here, this is for receiving energy. So this is for when you're during the day, in the beginning of the day. And then at night, when you're wanting to ground, you do this. And funnily enough, Mum told me yesterday that the people who feel like they have enough time to meditate, they only need to meditate for like 5 minutes. The people who feel, I don't have any time for meditation, they need to meditate for like an hour. So that's quite fun. And so when we close our eyes, so we close our eyes like this, get into a good posture, and so chin is down, back straight as possible, especially for that scoliosis, so that's a good reminder. And I'll show you with my eyes open so you know what I'm doing, but we look at our pineal gland, our third eye like that, but with our eyes closed. And as we do that, we say Sat, Chit, Ananda within our minds, because I don't think anyone would want to hear you say it, because it's quite distracting if you're in a class of other people. And then using this, we count how many times we do it. So how many CMM?
There's 108 is rounds in meditation, but you can do half.
Yeah.
Which we're going to do today, 10 minutes.
This is 10 minutes. All the way around is 20 minute. So yeah, and I was very confused about how I was to move around, but I figured it out. So you do the Spider-Man pose, you do this, and I'll, for a few moments, say it out loud.
Just confirming, so using the beads to count how many times, how many rounds?
Yeah.
So it's a timing device, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So
and those 3 words are called a mantra.
Yeah.
So you give your mind a point of focus so it can relax while you meditate.
Yes. Which is definitely needed in this day and age. So I will say it out loud for a few times, and then I will say it in my mind. Here we go. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit. I just realised I forgot to look at my pineal gland the entire time, so I should do that now.
Also can help to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Yeah, while your mouth's closed though. How do you feel?
Really good.
The act of Kundalini allows you to be centered within your body. And from this centering within your body, you're able to lose your mind so that the chattering or whatever it is for you stops. And you're able to calm your nervous system, allowing you to become one with your body and find your soul rather than relying on your mind's chatter to go about your day. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video where I said that we only can see with our physical senses 0.0035% of the light spectrum, meaning that so much of what happens in the world we actually can't see with or experience with any of our senses, I have found that this magical technique of Kundalini allows us to access and open up the doors to this other 99.99% of the light spectrum, which we ourselves, as of right now, in this state, cannot perceive. But that is where this changes, because Kundalini is amazing. Freaking amazing. For you see, this unveiling of the light spectrum allows us to understand why we're here and who we are, so that we can better plan our future, our lives, and have a much clearer understanding of why what we do on a daily basis matters to us. Also from this practice, we also get an understanding that everything happens for a reason, and the universe, just like as Gandalf said in the Fellowship of the Ring, a wizard is never late nor early, but arrives exactly when he intends to. And that is exactly the same with the universe, because we ourselves are the universe in human form, as is everything. This hat is the universe in hat form. So when the universe decided, when this hat decided to be made, it was made. As is the same for our house, our gardens, our food, technology, clothing, decorations, everything. Literally everything. Now, to surrender to this fact of oneness is quite a challenge, because it requires quite a lot of courage, because in this day and age we're told to be so uptight and just to, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's what we're conditioned to feel. And so with Kundalini, it is essentially, among the other techniques around the world, it is essentially a straight-on bullet train into your journey of inner peace and vitality and overall well-being. Now, if you're loving the sound of Kundalini just as much as I loved the sound of it, and are craving to practice it yourself as I've been doing for the past few mornings, then check the links down in the description for both the Book of Wisdom Volume 1 and 2, as well as the Wisdom University course, which is a phenomenal course, as for in this day and age, we need the lost knowledge of the ancients, and it has been suppressed, withheld from us. However, the veil is lifting of the unseen realm, the 99.99% of the light spectrum, and it's coming back to our senses. So, because of this, with this course, you'll be able to learn more about it, infuse yourself with it, and embody it, which to me has been a great joy, and I'm sure it would be to you. So check that link down in the description below. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to hearing about your Kundalini journey. Namaste.